survivalrx.com, just the word survival and then rx.com. They've been a big sports nutrition company for a decade, and they've developed a triple nitrogen flushing system that allows their vitamins to last for decades and decades. It's proprietary. It's super high quality. survivalrx.com. With all this legislation trying to ban and restrict vitamins and other things, it's important to go to survivalrx.com and check that out as soon as possible. And lastly, we are now carrying the Pro Pure water filters and discounting them out of the gates. And you can go to Infowars.com and click on the online video bookstore / Patriot Apparel area that funds our operation, but more importantly, gets vital intel out and key InfoWar weapons to everybody. We also have this super high quality, the next generation. They've been out for a few years, but I've been testing and searching and trying to find the best, quite frankly, for my family, and have settled in on the Pro Pure. You can look at it against the leading competition, and it just blows it out of the water, pun intended. A stainless steel spigot, not leaky plastic ones. That's Pro Pure, and it's all available at Infowars.com. Discounted even more than the factory wholesale supplier. So price check that for yourself. Pro Pure, the latest generation, what my family uses, available at Infowars.com, or you can call here and order at the office and ask any questions. 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. By the way, they are having an Eco-Fest run by the Austin Chronicle owner. Lewis Black's his stage name. And they're now starting an Eco-Fest, I guess, to figure out ways to take over society and shut down select power plants and other things. And we're going to be reporting on that coming up. Every day or so, I see articles like this. This is out of the SJ Journal, the Springfield, Illinois State Journal Register. And it says the main plants to close in Ameren to close, and the Hudsonville plants under new EPA regulations. They are shutting down 2 of the major power plants and getting rid of the employees, and that's just the way it is. You can go read this article. I want to get into this later. And again, every day without looking, I see the power plants. The head of the Energy Department told the Wall Street Journal, in February of this year, he said, you're going to see massive power plant shutdowns. In fact, let's just prove that to people. Google, head of Energy Department, we're going to shut down massive numbers of coal plants. And Obama promised to bankrupt them, but not all of them. General Electric, if it's their plant, they don't have to follow the old rules. They're totally exempt from everything. And if you hire General Electric to take over the running of your plant, you're fine. Now, all these other plants, now General Electric's got to agree, though. You can't be in competition with one of their others. So I thought I would cover the Austin Journal's report from the State Commission's own admission. Corporations will only have a 13% increase, and government is exempt, so more total discrimination. And here's the headline. Austin Energy's proposed rate increase garners speculation, and it goes on. 13% rate hike stirs mixed feelings about users. But they say it's for the earth, so it's like an indulgence. 500 years ago, you'd pay the Vatican money to get your child that died out of purgatory or whatever. You pay Al Gore that now. But they shut down a lot of the power plants here that were city-owned that we paid for. And then overnight, the prices have already roughly doubled on average the last few years, last 5-6 years. But now to 28.7 increase for citizens, 13 for corporations, government's exempt. Just like government buildings are exempt from blackouts. Let me continue, just like in Romania they were under Ceausescu. But Austin Energy has outlined an increase that's actually 60% on citizens. If you use above a certain amount, it goes to 60. So the smart meters gang rape you. They promised they wouldn't, but of course they are going to. We'll get into the World War III news straight ahead.
Infowars.com for 16 years has led the charge against the technocrats. We have had unrivaled success in unlocking minds, expanding paradigms, and rallying the people to face the New World Order. No one can deny that our media operation is the tip of the spear, and it's because of our success that we have a responsibility to intensify our operations against the globalist 110%. We're only a month away from launching a weeknight news broadcast. The social network is nearing completion as well. The free newsletter is reaching hundreds of thousands. Please spread the word about Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Sign up at the top of Infowars.com for the free Infowars Insider email with exclusive video and text reports as well as breaking news. Look in the mirror. You are the resistance. It is up to us, the Info Warriors, to take the initiative and to defeat the globalist.
We all know that Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
Men, are you urinating more frequently? Do you wake up to urinate? Now be honest. Is your sex life what it used to be? Don't ignore these changes. Your prostate health can affect your whole life. Call right now to discover the Beta Prostate free bottle giveaway. Beta Prostate is a natural supplement that helps your body maintain prostate health. This includes stronger urine flow, healthy bladder emptying. It even reduces waking at night from the urge to go. Take care of your prostate, and it will take care of you. Learn how to try Beta Prostate free. You only pay a low shipping and handling fee. Call 1-800-511-4514. That's 1-800-511-4514. As an extra bonus, get our men's libido formula to support better intimacy for both you and her. It's yours absolutely free. Call now for details. Call 1-800-511-4514. That's 1-800-511-4514.
The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see. A woman and the kids and the dogs and me.
Okay, we're back live. I want to get into the whole Iran situation and more. We do have Roseanne Barr scheduled to be joining us. Ray McGovern's popping in. Freeway Ricky Ross on government drug dealing and more with Kevin Booth. Now, the entire society has been set up to make us dependent. And when the IMF and World Bank, both foreign consortiums of the global 6 megabanks, when they take over your country, they double and then triple water and utility. That's their big tax. And then when people riot over it, that's even better. They call that the IMF riot. That got leaked in 2002, that they like that because that destroys confidence even better. And then they just put in president after president. It doesn't matter. The bankers are in place. This is done all over the world. This is a strategic rollout plan by the Federal Reserve here domestically, part of the larger world banking system. But I just wanted to show you out of Austin Metro paper, and they have links to the Texas Energy Commission and others admitting this. The headline's a 13% rate hike starting in the next year. But when you read, it's actually a 28.7% increase when they average them together. But it goes on to say corporations pay 13% more. Citizens on average 28.7%. But wait, it gets better. Here's the highlighted part of it. This is directly from the Austin Energy Cost of Service Study. And they put one of these out, last year, and talked about $3 billion it's going to cost Austinites in the next 3 to 5 years. I mean, we're talking about bigger than the entire budget every year combined. Just absolute theft. Here it is highlighted for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers. Austin Energy. Here, I'll just show it to you right here. Right here. See, folks? I'm going to try to show people a document cam shot, just like right in here. Or just wherever we can show it. Yeah, right there. The residential segment. Austin Energy has outlined 4 increased rate options. See, your options are this form of robbery, that form of robbery, the other form of robbery, or this form of robbery. And it goes on to say, depending on how much you use, you'll be penalized if you use too much. Just like people that use more water, higher rates kick in. 60% higher, or as little as 5 if you're a good little greenie. In comparison, commercial and industrial users face a charge as high as 22% or as low as 1%. And then the big corporations know how to fill out all the paperwork and red tape and get out of it. So what does this have to do with the environment, just charging everybody more money? Going in, having regulators shut down the smaller companies, then there's less power companies. Now they can charge whatever they want and make Enron-type profits every day of the week. It's the same thing Enron did 10 years ago in California. They were making billions of dollars of extra profit a day in some cases. And if you go and talk to environmentalists in Austin, you tell them, hey, they're about to massively increase our power prices. They've already increased over the last few years massively. And they'll say, fine, it's for the earth. Carbon dioxide is deadly that plants breathe. Yeah, but they're moving the industry to China where they have dirty, clean-burning coal. So it's one world. More of this gas, if you hate it's getting out. Along with real things that are bad. They're like, I don't care. Shut it down in America. They love it. They just love watching everything fall apart. They get off on it. These are miscreant, spoiled, rotten children of hippies who now want everybody's guns and love evil and love Al Gore raping them. I mean, they love it. They get a little giggly face. They hate families. They hate private property. They are literal unhappy scum that want to ruin all of our lives. And they're shutting power plants down all over the country. And that's why your power bill is going up.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated and twice as good as what you're using now. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils that contain no useless dyes, perfumes, deodorants, or antibacterials. Your risk is the hundreds of hazardous toxic detergents that give you rashes, itching sores, and deteriorating clothing called lint. If you want something better, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Getting a free catalog is easy by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Take charge of your health now by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We're now into hour number 2. I want to take some calls. If you're part of Occupy Wall Street and you don't like the mainstream media misrepresenting you as a bunch of Obama lovers, or maybe you do love socialism, or perhaps you're a neocon who thinks we should pay unlimited trillions to foreign banks and that that's a good form of welfare. Or if you agree with my analysis of the situation, which is fluid because it's a complex issue, I'd love to hear from you. The toll-free number to join us is 800-259-9231. 800-259-9231. The phones are open, and I'll take some of your calls coming up in the next segment. I seethe with disgust and pain to watch our country going into economic bondage, to know that the favorite tool of tyrants is economic bondage, to make people so poor, living at such subsistence level that they won't stand up against tyranny. Because they can't. And to see oppressive